Well, it is probably safe to say many people are still deciding who they will vote for in the 2020 presidential election. But last night's Democratic debate gave us a deeper look into this crowded field.
I was really impressed, and I actually teared up a little bit on Elizabeth Warren's closing remarks, and then I was really moved by what Tim Ryan and Jay Inslee had to say.
Iowa plays an important role in the election as an early voting state. Many candidates have made visiting the Hawkeye state a priority. Candidate Trump won Iowa prior to taking the presidency. The second Democratic debate will take place tonight in Miami with a whole new set of candidates. Early frontrunners like Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders will be taking the stage. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez is there with a preview.
Very excited.
Final walkthroughs here in Miami.
Good day for a debate.
Ahead of the second and likely more anticipated night of the Democratic debate.
Mr. Vice President, are you ready for tonight?
I think so.
The party's early frontrunner, former Vice President Joe Biden, will be at center stage along with Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, who's polling in second place. Sanders, one of several presidential hopefuls, visiting a South Florida detention facility where undocumented children are being held.
You do not lock up thousands of children, including kids who are 8, 9, or 10 years of age.
Immigration was a major focus in last night's debate on NBC.
We're looking at just one small part of this. I'm talking about a comprehensive rewrite of our immigration laws.
Not true.
And if we do that, I don't think it's asking too much for people.
Healthcare also a distinguishing issue during round one.
Who here would abolish their private health insurance in favor of a government-run plan? Just a show of hands, starting out with.
As the first 10 candidates tried to make their case to American voters. A challenge tonight for candidates facing off against their party's top two contenders, South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg and California Senator Kamala Harris, who also each have a strong showing in the polls, as well as lesser-known candidates.
Working hard the last 2 or 3 weeks to get ready for tonight.
All hoping to seize an opportunity to stand out in this crowded, competitive field.
And while there was no mention of Biden during last night's debate, of course, that is all about to change. He joked today that if his opponents go on the attack, he plans to hug them. Sanders is keeping his strategy quiet, but both have no doubt been studying each other's past debate performances to prepare for tonight. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Miami.
Before and after the debate, make sure to join us at SiouxlandProud.com for additional coverage. Our streaming coverage begins online at 7 p.m. Again, you'll find that on our website, SiouxlandProud.com.